Hey, so here's a little project that I was playing around with, and I wanted to capture it before dismantling it and forgetting all about it. But basically, I've got this motorized rotating table here, and I've placed some weights on top. And as the table rotates, the weights will rub against smaller weights I have clamped here. And each of these smaller weights have little piezo contact microphones on them, including this metal plate. It's just a piece of scrap metal. It's got a nice ring to it. So when you hear this thing moving, it sounds like this. But the cool part comes in when you start processing the signal that's being captured by these contact microphones. So over here in Ableton, I've got 9 tracks set up that are all processing these signals in different ways. I've got one track that turns one of the signals into a kick. I've got a track that creates a low bass sound. I've got another track that kind of complements that bass. I've got a track that creates a cool screaming lead sound. I've got a track that creates a snare sound out of this guy over here. And then I've got a few just random crinkly, crunchy sounds that are, of course, like everything else, just triggered by the weight scraping over each other. And then I've got just one that's coming off of this bell in this instance, but in all honesty, you could probably create an entire composition just processing the audio coming off of this plate. And I've got just one controller mapped at this point, and it's set up to repitch that kind of screaming lead. So it gives me control over that one element. If I felt more confident about this setup, I could really go in and start carving out an arrangement and everything. But I like where this is. It's fun, but I don't think I'm going to continue on much further than this. But let me just show you some of the cool sounds you can get by just messing around with stuff in a really small space.